It's Dragon Ball time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the SH Figuarts Songoku Super Saiyan 2 exclusive edition. And the only edition. I don't know why they call it exclusive. I guess because it is. But yes, we're finally getting Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Long awaited, because I feel like we've been through all the Goku stages. We've gotten like multiple Gokus of multiple transformations. And all this time, they've just been overlooking this one. And I love Super Saiyan 2. So it's about damn time we get the figure, and then they make it exclusive, which is kind of stupid. But hey, it was available at the Big Bad Toy Store, maybe still is by the time I get this video out. I know I've been sitting on this one for a little bit, but here we are. Let's have a look at it. Well, one thing's for sure, this figure already looks great. Size of the Goku, he stands at about 14 centimeters to the top of the head, and like almost up to 17, like really to the top of the halo. Now for your inches, that would be like 5.5, almost 1.6, and more like 6.8, 6.7 to the halo once more. Size comparisons. Here's Jalter, the SH Figuarts Awakened Goku, the strongest man on Earth, Krillin, Saiyan Armored Gohan, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Naka Michelangelo, and Darkseid. Overall, look and detail. I mean, it's not like Goku. Have you seen Goku before? Obviously, the main feature of this figure would be the head sculpt with the hair. And I gotta give him props for the paint on it. I love this metallic gold, which almost goes into like a platinum. You only have like the darker spots, especially in the front over here and on the lower half of it, which has a lot more of a gold vibe to it. And the paint on it is kind of random. Now, unfortunately, also, this is like event exclusive. Look at, there's a spot and there seems to be too much paint on it, and there seems to be too much paint on that as well. Kinda sloppy, guys, for like event exclusive figure, right? Then you have the halo in the back, which you can actually just unplug if you don't like it. And I'll do that for the rest of the view. And also the head, I kind of have a problem with it. Yeah, there you go. I just move it forward and the entire face wants to pop off again. Because I guess this one isn't really held back by the hair, because obviously the hair is over the face sculpt. Still annoying though. Now for the rest of the outfit, I mean, it's classic Goku. It's modeled after the Buu saga, obviously. The first time he went Super Saiyan 2 actually in the show. Obviously it was against Vegeta, but we have this cut over here in his outfit when he fought in Bobby D's ship against, I think, the guy was called Yakon, was like this big alien dude with the blades on his arm. That's where this comes from. For the rest of it, it's his orange gi. It has the right paint. I feel like the blue is fairly dark, but that really changes from figure to figure. And they do whatever they want. Sometimes it's like, oh, this is more manga colors. Sometimes this is more anime colors. Again, this is just like a darker blue with the belt also having like the same color on there. As we move down to the pants and shoes, it's the standard stuff. It's clean. I don't have any issues also with the paint. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, the most, really what's going on with this figure is the hair. And before I actually move on to the articulation, I didn't even talk about the face sculpt, because it's amazing. I love these new face sculpts that they're doing recently. Good one. Anyway, articulation, this is the old Goku body. I recently already had a look at Gohan from the superhero lineup, which had the new body. So this one's standard stuff. Anyway, so the head moves back and forth, does tilt side to side, and does go all the way around. Obviously the forward movement would be heavily blocked by the face, but it would fall out immediately anyway. Then you also have the neck, which has back and forward movement and some side to side tilting. The shoulder has the big butterfly joint in there. Still don't know why this one isn't orange, but alas, can move it forward if you get it into the right position. Get some very good poses with that. And you also have the big hinge in there. Let me move that down real quick. This goes up and down, and then we have the flap over here, which is in the way. This packed in the back, so you can move it up and try to get it out so you get all your movement, but still, that's as much as you can get. Well, maybe a little bit more, but again, this flap is in the way. Bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, classic stuff. We always have that on all of them. Both of these would go up even higher, while the lower part goes up even higher, but obviously the muscles are clashing. And then the face is on another ball hinge. You can bring that up and down and also rotate it. For the chest area, I feel like this old chest part is still kind of better, because like take some more wiggling around. So you can move it forward quite nicely and also to the back. And now that also falls off. Okay, great. And also bring it side to side. For the hip part, also a little bit of side to side movement. I don't think it goes all the way. Maybe if you heat up the belt and make it flappy, you can. Also, a rotation in the lower half is fairly limited. It is there, but again, the belt kind of prohibits any more of that. Now the legs, I prefer this leg part. Doesn't go up as high as the new one, doesn't go out to the side as much, but I think it just looks cleaner. And it also goes to the back, which the new one doesn't. So anyway, then we also have the swivel in here. The double hinge knees leaves a little bit of a gap. Again, new one seems better. And the foot is, I think, on a dumbbell. Yeah, the two balls connected via pack, so you can bring that to the side, can bring it forward, can bring it to the back if you shift it a little bit around, so you can move that. And you also have the toe hinge. Now, for your accessories, first and foremost, I'm gonna get through the boring stuff first. You have the two blast hands, which is fairly standard with all the Dragon Ball characters. Same as the grabbing hands, like the booby grab hands, as I like to call them. And these kind of martial arts posing hands. Don't have any other word for that. And two actually instant transmission hands, which sometimes Goku only gets one, which is, I appreciate that they did two. Now for the face sculpts, I got to do them one by one because apparently my camera doesn't like to focus on it. You have like this kind of angry surprised face, or when he's powering up. Then we have this arrogant smirk, and finally, obviously, it's a Dragon Ball character, so you gotta have the yelling face. And finally, the big piece of plastic in the back is the energy effect for when he powers up. Now, there's some holes in there, and that's where they kind of got me. Because looking at the promo pictures, I never realized that these lightning effects were coming out of the power-up effect part. I thought you could actually attach this to the figure, which I would have preferred a lot more. But we didn't get that, so you have... Those are actually on ball joints. Let me just demonstrate with one. If I can get that in there... Okay, it moves around and it's off. Let's try again. Let's try with another one. Alright, I got it done after heating it up, so pro tip is use a hairdryer to heat up the holes and push this in so you don't break off your energy effect. I only got the one in because I don't want to use this. This is too big, it takes up too much space. I like the idea though to have the electric effects at all, because I think that's always one of the cool kind of effect parts of the Super Saiyan 2. They are all on ball joints, so you do have some range to move it around, move it up and down and whatnot, and do for some cool posing with your Goku, where it just kind of wraps around them, like this one. I really like this one. So that's kind of how that looks, if you got the space to display them like that. Final thoughts, and I did get all the electric parts in there. Turns out if you just gently whittle it around and kind of try to squeeze it in, it works. So just be careful with that. This figure is just another Goku. The entire body is just the same thing. The accessories are basically the same thing we've already seen, except, of course, for the energy effect. That's a special one, that's a new one, that's a big one. And I think it's one that's well executed and really gives them a cool kind of presence if you have the room for it. I love the lightning parts, although I would have preferred if you could have just stuck them in the back of the figure, if you had them on the figure and didn't have to use this big background for it. But then again, I can see some people probably complaining that you have holes in the back of the figure, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. The body's solid. There's not really an issue with it. However, it just kind of feels like in a way like, oh, you recycled the Goku body just for the 5th-6th time now. Before you make the new one, you couldn't make this new head sculpt with Super Saiyan 2. You couldn't make that on the new one. So kind of feels like a ripoff. But then again, I already bought it, so I'm the sucker here. Do I recommend this figure? Only if you want Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I don't know. Are they gonna ever do a new one? I don't know. Maybe there's like third parties who make like different heads. You know, this one isn't exclusive, it's kind of harder to get, and also the main complaint for me is really the tactics here, that you just recycle the body. And also one more thing though, the paint on my hair could be better, could be a lot cleaner, and the face sculpt always popping off is annoying, and it shouldn't be happening when you're touting like, exclusive, more expensive, and you know, you should have fixed those things. Anyway, do I recommend this one? Again, only if you want Super Saiyan 2 Goku. You can't wait for another one. You have to have it, then go out and get it. But otherwise, I think this is an easy skip for everybody else, because it's just like the same Goku. We're gonna get more Goku in the future, and he's gonna get a new body mold. So let's look forward to that one. This one, it's fine, but kind of a relic of the past now. That's going to do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Goku wants.